This show, along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, is available commercial-free on any player, hassle-free. Just look for the link in the episode or show notes.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, and welcome to Taylor Swift Today, a short roundup of all the headlines around Taylor's music, tours, movies, and life. Taylor is completely unfazed by Billie Eilish's apparent repeated attempts to tear her down, according to insiders, who claim she is too busy selling out stadiums worldwide to engage with her jealousy. The two pop superstars seem to have been locked in a viscous campaign in recent weeks, as they continue to battle for the top spot on the Billboard album chart following their respective new album releases. Despite publicly praising one another in the past, Swifties feel Billie has been subtly bashing Taylor in a series of interviews. She called 3-hour concerts psychotic — Taylor's shows are 3.5 hours — and slammed the wasteful practice of releasing numerous vinyl versions of albums. Taylor has dropped multiple editions of The Tortured Poets Department. But an insider close to the Bad Blood singer exclusively told DailyMail.com that she isn't giving her jealous contemporary any attention and wishes she would instead focus on empowering fellow female artists. Taylor is unbothered by Billie's continued subtle jabs because she is too busy selling out stadiums and traveling the world, they said. It is clear to her that Billie may have something against her and that it could stem from jealousy. Billie is new to the game compared to Taylor. First, Billie appeared to target her for releasing her music in various forms and used the whole environmentalist argument. Then she appeared to accuse Taylor of releasing Tortured Poets in 3 different versions to stay on top of the charts. And now she is commenting about 3-hour shows being psychotic. The insider added, Billie should really focus on her own album and promoting that, instead of trying to tear down another female artist. She claims to be so about female empowerment, but does not walk the walk. It comes days after a separate insider claimed Taylor is weaponizing her fans to hate on Billie. Industry insiders aren't blind to the fact that Taylor is weaponizing her fans and that Billie appears to be the latest victim in that campaign, a source told DailyMail.com last week. Whenever Taylor feels jealous of a peer's success, she does all she can to make sure her fans start vicious online campaigns to bring that person down without ever telling them to stop. And all while operating under the guise of being America's sweetheart. The duo have been battling for the top of the charts over the past month and a half, with Billie said to be the focus of increased attacks by Taylor's fans online. Taylor's The Tortured Poets Department has stayed at number 1 on Billboard's album rankings since its release on April 19th. However, some critics have suggested that she has only maintained the position by periodically releasing variants and extended editions. In total, she has now put out more than 34 variants of TTPD. Taylor dropped 2 of these special editions the same day as Billie released her new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, on May 17th, which was perceived by many as an attempt to quash the competition. The move even prompted Billie's manager, Danny Rukasin, to reshare and then later delete a tweet accusing Taylor of breaking her neck doing everything to prevent other artists from shining. The tweet implied Taylor had similarly timed releases in the past to hinder artists such as Katy Perry and SZA. In March, Billie sparked speculation she was shading Taylor after she criticized her music industry peers over their wasteful practice of releasing numerous vinyl versions of albums to increase sales. During an interview with Billboard about her sustainability efforts, she remarked, "Some of the biggest artists in the world making effing 40 different vinyl packages that have a different unique thing just to get you to keep buying more." Taylor currently has 11 different vinyl albums for sale on her site. While Billie never named Taylor or any particular artist, fans interpreted her comments as a jab at the love story songstress, as she has released numerous vinyl versions of her albums. For some reason, it's very important to some artists to make all sorts of different vinyl and packaging, she told Billboard, which ups the sales and ups the numbers and gets them more money and gets them more. "I can't even express to you how wasteful it is," she continued. "I find it really frustrating as somebody who really goes out of my way to be sustainable and do the best that I can and try to involve everybody in my team in being sustainable. And then it's some of the biggest artists in the world making effing 40 different vinyl packages that have a different unique thing just to get you to keep buying more. Sorry, Swifties. Despite internet rumors, Taylor will not be dazzling the screen in Deadpool and Wolverine. The news comes as IMAX debuted a new poster for the Marvel extravaganza on Monday that featured the two title heroes holding hands, wearing friendship bracelets like the ones that have become synonymous with Taylor's massive worldwide Eras tour. Though Taylor is not in her MCU era, for months fans have speculated that she could be in the film, with some musing she might portray the comic book character Dazzler. Rumors went into overdrive last October when Deadpool and Wolverine themselves, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, were seen attending one of the Kansas City Chiefs NFL games. They were seen with the film's director, Sean Levy, as well as Taylor, who was in attendance to root for her boyfriend, Chiefs tight end Travis. Reynolds and his wife, Blake Lively, have of course been friends with Taylor for many years. Levy and the singer go way back as well. He even starred in her self-directed All Too Well music video. So their presence at the game should not have come as a surprise, but fans speculated anyways. In the months since, Levy and Reynolds have played coy, opting to neither confirm nor deny their friend's involvement, or lack thereof, in interviews. Levy told EW in April, "I regret that I was not quicker to shut it down the first time, so I'm going to default to my very true situation, which is as much as we love each other, the fear of death is so intense in me regarding Ryan and how he desperately wants to avoid talking about all of these proliferating rumors." In an interview in May with Fandango, Reynolds said that straight-up dishonesty isn't in the cards when addressing the rumors. Movies like this, there's so much speculation about so many people that might end up in the film. I saw one that was convinced Elvis was in the movie, Reynolds teased. Anything can happen, and that's sort of what I love about this universe. Surprises are the essence of Deadpool. As for who is in the film, though, Reynolds and Jackman share the screen together as the titular Deadpool and Wolverine for the first time since 2009's X-Men Origins, Wolverine. Returning characters from the past two Deadpool installments are Vanessa, Marina Baccarin, Blind Al, Leslie Uggams, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Brianna Hildebrand, Yukio, Shioli Kutsuna, Colossus, Stefan Kapichik, Peter, Sugar Bear, Rob Delaney, Dopinder, Karen Sony, and Shatterstar, Louis Tan. But even without Taylor, there are plenty of surprises being preserved for theaters. Deadpool and Wolverine is set to open this July 26th. Former President Trump reportedly said Taylor is unusually beautiful before questioning if her liberal views are simply an act. Trump sat down with Variety co-editor-in-chief Raman Satuda for a series of interviews for the upcoming book, Apprentice in Wonderland, How Donald Trump and Mark Burnett Took America Through the Looking Glass, which hits stores June 18th. Variety published an Expert Monday that included the presumptive GOP nominee's thoughts on Taylor. "I think she's beautiful, very beautiful. I find her very beautiful. I think she's liberal. She probably doesn't like Trump. I hear she's very talented," Trump said, according to Satuda. "I think she's very beautiful, actually. Unusually beautiful," he continued, before reportedly asking if the music superstar was a true liberal. Taylor famously supported the Biden-Harris campaign in 2020 after accusing Trump of stoking the fires of white supremacy and racism your entire presidency. However, Trump questioned if the Fortnite singer is truly a liberal. "She's legitimately liberal? It's not an act? It surprises me that a country star can be successful being liberal," Trump said, according to Satuda. Trump also said he doesn't know her music particularly well, and Satuda said the former president appeared unaware she's pivoted from country to pop in recent years. Taylor has reigned supreme in pop culture over the past year, with her wildly popular Eras tour and romantic involvement with Travis, keeping her firmly in the spotlight. Earlier this year, the New York Times reported that President Biden's aides were hoping to lock down the endorsement of their wildest dreams in Taylor. Fundraising appeals from Miss Swift could be worth millions of dollars for Mr. Biden, the Times report read, as the president seeks to pump energy into his re-election bid. Kiss frontman Gene Simmons shared his thoughts on Taylor, and he didn't hold back on his opinion of her powerful influence. Simmons proclaimed himself a Swiftie during a chat at his Rock and Brews restaurant, praising the Lavender Haze singer and even hinting she is one of the few current musical artists he is aware of these days. While speaking on the new generation of talent making their mark in the industry, The legendary rock star told Page Six, "There's no question, Taylor has taken over and she's great. I'm a fan. I know her, and she's a really solid person," he raved while admitting, "Other than that, I'm not sure what's cool." But Taylor aside, the musical icon noted that in his opinion, compared to artists of previous decades, today's artists don't really strike up as much excitement, at least for him anyway. When we were growing up in the 60s, we had Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Elvis, Pink Floyd, Madonna, Motown, and all of that. Prince, David Bowie. All of that was happening at the same time, the 74-year-old recalled, as he further posed the question, what's happening now? But when it comes to being an inspiration for young people of today, the rock star is proud to serve as an artist deemed worthy of being imitated. When JoJo Siwa rocked a bold look straight out of his style book, he defended the Dance Moms alum against critics, telling TMZ, "Never be ordinary, always be extraordinary. JoJo is extraordinary and she looks cool. Steve Carell is a Swiftie extraordinaire." The actor-comedian revealed this week he met the global superstar early on in both of their careers, when they both appeared on MTV's TRL. "We were both on TRL at the same time," Carell said, during Monday's appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. "I met her sort of in passing, and I thought she seemed special, like even back then," Carell continued. "Very sweet, very nice. Just had a really nice first impression." Years later, the Office star continued, he saw a video of Taylor playing the guitar for a hospital patient. "Some kid who was recovering from something," Carell said. "There was no big crew. It was like a really low-key handheld thing that she sort of just did on the sly." He added that he thought, "That's so cool and not publicized, just leading with her heart." From then on, he concluded, "I thought, okay, I'm a fan. I am going to root for that person." Carell joins a long list of celebrities to have lauded Taylor in recent weeks. Most recently, the singer's longtime friend, Lana Del Rey, chimed in with her thoughts as to why Taylor is such a phenomenon. "She wants it," the Born to Die singer told BBC News. "She's told me so many times that she wants it more than anyone. And how amazing. She's getting exactly what she wants. She's driven, and I think it's really paid off." More in a moment. Travis is staying hush about his time in the kitchen with Taylor. During a press conference on Tuesday, the Kansas City Chiefs player dodged a question about cooking with his girlfriend. "There's a YouTube short of you cooking with your significant other, and I just kind of want to know what you like cooking together," asked a reporter. "That's a good question," Travis said. "I respect that question, but I'm going to keep that one to myself because I thoroughly enjoy cooking with her, so it's something I'd rather just keep personal." He moved on to the next question, but made one last comment on the topic before exiting. "Taylor makes a great Pop-Tart and cinnamon roll," the football player added with a cheeky smile. A video of his answers was shared by a fan page, who referred to his final comments as a mic drop moment. Fans in the comments praised Travis for his witty response, writing, "I find this very endearing, and this is who Taylor deserves." Another fan asked Taylor to release a cookbook so they could bake her yummy recipes. In April, Taylor shared a video on YouTube shots of Travis kissing her while she stirred a pot in a kitchen, along with other snapshots into her life, including one that showed her spreading whipped frosting on a batch of cinnamon rolls. She wrote on the video, "For a Fortnight," in reference to the single from her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. Since Travis and Taylor went public with their romance in October 2023, the singer has baked for some of Travis's teammates. Kind of behind the scenes, to fit in, she didn't even know she was doing this, I don't think. She likes to cook, so she made the offensive linemen these homemade Pop-Tarts, recalled Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid during an interview at the NFL Scouting Combine in February. Earlier this month, Travis spoke with ABC's Good Morning America about staying grounded amid his highly publicized relationship and new career ventures. "When you have good family and friends around you, it makes that aspect in life that much easier," Travis said. "I've always been a very grounded guy," he added. "It might not come off like that when I'm playing football, but off the field, I just want to be a genuine person. I try not to get too far down the road because you just never know when opportunities are going to present themselves." And that's it for today's news. By the way, we now have some podcast merch available for sale on our website. There's hoodies, hats, t-shirts, mugs, and more, all for Swifties and those of you who listen to the Taylor Swift Today podcast. There's stuff for everyone of every age, so pick something up for yourself or the Taylor fan in your life. We really appreciate your support of the show. The link is in the show notes, or just go to calaroga.com, that's CALOROGA.com, and hit shop merch. Thanks for tuning in to Taylor Swift Today, a Calaroga Shark Media production. Some production may have been created with the use of AI, but remember, the ingredients are 100% pure Taylor love.